Combination using Raster path tracing versus Lumen GI in the scene, and we're also showing off basically just like real-time rendering technology like Mega Geo and so on, where you can offload the geometric construction or the geometric objects within the scene with our Mega Geometry feature. So this is off and this is on. And I can show you different visualizations right here, where it's like this is what the feature, what it's able to load using the CPU, and then we can offload that process to the GPU and load the full quality meshes. So this is why you see that difference that I showed you before in the grounds right here. So this is like, this is with Mega Geometry on, and this is with Mega Geometry off.
Wow.
So what we're doing is we're providing a foundation for higher quality path traced gaming. And then the last part about this is our neural rendering graphics. So we talk about DLSS, and Jensen says like 15 out of 16 pixels are processed by AI.
Yes.
What he's talking about is DLSS. So if I show you the options that are running in this game right now, we have frame generation generating 3 AI frames for every 1 real frame. We have super resolution, which is taking a 1080p input and expanding it to 4K. And then we also have ray reconstruction, which is using AI to do denoising of the path trace light. If I show you what that is with off, this is what the native experience would be like. It's not a very good experience, right? But if we turn on DLSS, you can see that everything becomes higher quality, and also the responsiveness increases by multiple times.
So, Doc, do you mind if you go to that castle?
Oh yeah, sure.
The castle is just amazing.
Yeah, the detail in this entire scene is like a billion triangles overall.
Wow. Just unbelievable.
It's like some sort of temple or something like that. The team that worked on this, they worked with like Adobe Substance and so on in order to get all of these extremely high detail meshes and textures within the scene. But we're really trying to push the state of the art when it comes to graphic fidelity, detail. It reminds me of like if you've been to the Rodin Museum in Paris.
That's right.
Where you have that like level of detailed ironwork and so on everywhere in the scene. It's pretty amazing.
Wow.
And I keep on telling like for game developers as well, it's like they keep on making bigger and bigger 3D worlds. But if they spend more time to increase the fidelity of the spaces that they're creating, people will spend more time in smaller spaces, right? So it's not only about making the worlds bigger, but by making the worlds more detailed, people will be encouraged to spend more time in those spaces, and you can tell stories, you can reveal narrative through the detail that you create in the smaller spaces.
That's right. Wow. All the leaf, everything. Wow. All the lighting.
Yeah, and in the future, we'll want to, ensure that all these things become dynamic. So, right now, when I pass over these leaves and so on, they don't move. But in the near future, we should be able to render the movement of every leaf and have ray traced lighting, so you can see like shadows and light density and so on changing as we move throughout the scene. So we're just getting started as far as this whole neural rendering and path tracing world.
Unbelievable.